I'm seeing you. And if you're just joining now, much love. Oh, why is YouTube notifying me like this? Are we quarreling? YouTube, are we quarreling? A lot of messages just popping up here. Oh, boy, it's fine, guys. Welcome every single person here watching us currently. If you're seeing us or seeing you, means a lot. Your presence. So, guys, we just started up the live session just now, like just few minutes. It's not even up to a minute, just seconds, few seconds ago, and you know us already, and you know what we represent, you know what we stand for, you know what we talk about, you know what we emphasize on, and that's cool. That's cool. Just like today, I don't know. It's not going to be like critical teaching or whatever. Yeah, we tell people that we're not lecturers. What we do here is knowledge. We dish out knowledge. We try inculcating young people. We try making them see things from a different view, and we try making them get to act on it, because this is where and where do multiple, or what's it called, PSs. Do you get? So what we do here is just to wear them. It sounds fun. Is to wear them, and probably they're going to start acting upon it. So guys, that's cool, and was set again. All right, guys. So just a quick one. Let me just see something on my screen. A quick one. A quick word. Just a quick word. What's happening? My network is slow today. I just hope it gets network. What's wrong? My network. What's wrong? My network. I just. I. What's it called? Oh. I just hope that my network. I just hope that my network gets back on track. So guys, something went wrong. What went wrong? Oh my god, I want to feel something and they're telling me that something went wrong. What actually went wrong? Oh my god, I don't just want to waste time on this. Why? It- I'm just going to be streaming anyways. So it's fine, guys, and that's cool. So if you're here and you know you're here and you know you're seeing me and you know that I'm seeing you, don't hide me. This is how we talk it. Okay, guys, we're welcoming every single person here. We just started the live session a few minutes ago, and was set. We're back. UF is back. I don't just know. It's not as if we disappeared. We streamed yesterday, but that was in the evening, and so many people get to join. So, guys, if you're seeing me, I'm seeing you. If you're not seeing me, I'm seeing you. I have 4 eyes. This day inside. Well, that's cool. We just started off the live session, and if you're here, we're welcoming you. We're telling you that your presence means a lot, and is never taken for granted, not in any way. So, guys, if you're a new viewer, what I mean, you're not seeing us for the first time. Well, your UF graphics, and yeah, Van, is it Van? I don't know. Oh, sorry if I'm not able to get it well. Van, welcome to the live stream session. Much love. How did they used to do it? How did they used to salute people? Is it like this or like this? Let me just salute with both hands, whichever one. So welcome, Van, to the live stream section. UF, welcome you. So guys, I said if you're just new here, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, maybe you'll be joining our live stream session. Maybe all this why. We'll give you a special seat. You have a special you have a special seat. And if you're an old viewer, maybe you've been joining us, like you've been our anchor, like you've been fully viewing us, and a kind of you've been streaming with us ever since, because we've been streaming for about 5 months now, and we have people that have started with us. Like we call them special audience. If they just get to join, we're going to be laughing throughout, because we're conversant with them, we're used to them. Do you get? So guys, if you're here, you're not taking for granted, and today is going to worth your time. Trust me, it's going to worth your time. I'm just kidding, but I'm serious. Okay, that's cool. Just like what we have on our thumbnail, we're going to be talking about serious stuff, and trust me, as I said, it's going to worth your time, not in any way wasting your time. So UF is back. I'm here, and it feels cool seeing you again. And today, I don't just know. Well, I wanted to do something before now. My network was fluctuating. Yeah, drill. Is it drill? Drill Peanuts Gaming. Welcome to the live stream session. Sorry, my bad if I'm not able to pronounce your name well, but I guess I tried. Drill Peanuts. Abdullah. Sorry, this Abdullah. Bro, your name is hard. Why is your name hard? Why is your name complex? Is it complex or this thing hard to pronounce? Boy, it's fine. Much love. It seems like we're just seeing it for the first time, very first time, because we've been seeing people and I guess Vian A, the first person that commented with Drew Peanut, I guess. Both of you guys, this is my first time of seeing you in my life impression, and it already means a lot. Okay, okay, it's just a Drew Peanut. Okay, here you what's it called? You described it, or I don't know, like you placed it so. It's fine, bro. It's fine. It's fine. So, guys, we're going to be diving into deeply. Just like if are going to be managing me, this is how I talk, and most times I talk very fast. I don't just know. I don't want it to sound sarcastic or anything, but I'll just try to be slow so that you guys can comprehend. So maybe I should just give you a basics. It's fine, bro. It means a lot already seeing you, and it's not taken for granted. Just like, okay, let me just give you guys, I mean, just for the sake of first time viewers, people seeing us for the first time, we don't want you guys to be stuck. It feels, it's going to look like awkward just joining the live stream session, and you're going to just be like this, looking at the person, you don't even know what the person is talking about. So I guess I should just give you guys a clue, or let's just say what we've been talking about. Do you get? So all this while we've been streaming on YouTube actually, and what we talk about is very, very simple, and the goal is very, very transparent. We teach more like, we're not lecturers, so I'm still a student, so I don't want people to see me as a lecturer. So we're not lecturers actually. What we do is mindset developer. Is it developer? No, development. We teach young people. We try making young people see things from a different perspective, more like a growth one. We try reshaping their mindsets, more like a growth one. Like we're trying to, most of the things, or let's just say more of the things that do happen to people is as a result of how their mindset is placed and shaped. And whatever that is going to be assessed is going to be assessed on their mindset. So if someone's mindset is wrong, everything is going to be assessed wrongly. Obviously, so what we talk about is more like here with this out knowledge, we just talk to young people and in the aspect of life after school, and we just tell them the brutal, we call it brutal truth of obviously yes, young people and young adults do face a lot of brutal truth. They were not so. That's why it's a brutal. And we said most of them don't know about it, and getting to know about it is going to sound awkward and most times strange, and most times it's going to put them off balance. So what we do here is just more like to point those or what's it called, those mistakes, or more like those occurrences that they're going to be facing in real life, more like in future, to bring it to them now, to actually make them understand how this is. So it's just like most times we tell young people that my life is full of uncertainty, is saturated with a lot of things, and getting into the real life, that's more like living from a university, like you finishing school, I mean graduating from university and moving into the real life. That's another different phase of life altogether. And before you do that, you're also prepared. Like that's more like, you don't prepare for tomorrow, moving into tomorrow. Someone is asking me what I'm talking about. Like, oh Jesus, you joined late, I guess. So sorry for taking you unawares. I'm going to, anything for our audience. Yes, anything. UF is ready to do anything here. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to be explaining what I've been saying so that you get it. Do you get? So I said before we started, I introduced myself. I'm Ufgraphics. Anywhere you see me, I'm Ufgraphics. And what we talk about, sorry that I'm laughing, this is how we laughed a lot here. So you're going to be copy with us. So we talk about, we just said before we started, we introduced ourselves, and we said for the first time viewers, so that they will not be stuck. Actually, they should know what we're talking about. So we talk about life after school, and we said this pertains to young people after school life, when they have graduated out from a university, when they are more like living independently, when they are more like trying to figure out things. Like that's a stage of independence, and we tell the independency is very, very expensive. And what we're trying to do is just more like trying to make them see things around that aspect, and trying to make them be prepared. The goal there is just to prepare them. Do you get? It's just more like we tell you that in real life you need mental strength. We're not talking about physical strength, that's mental. You need muscles in your brain. I don't know, maybe someone have not told you that. UF is telling you now you need You need what's it called? You need strength in your mental. That's more like the ability to think, withstand pressures and act and react to, like, get to absorb pressures and rejections, because all these things are more like life inevitable. It's definitely going to be coming, and the best thing not is not to hide from it. You can't even hide from it. It's just like avoiding to eat. It's not possible. Do you get? Sorry, what's your question? Okay. I guess I just cleared your doubts, or let's just say I just answered that. But if I'm correct, sorry, your name is difficult to pronounce. I'm trying to pronounce it. Anybody that join our live stream session here will just be like, will pronounce the person's name, and then will be like, will come the person properly. But or bro, I'm serious. Your name is hard to pronounce. Maybe they have a second name. What to pronounce your name? But it stands with, from what I'm seeing. I'm seeing something like, what's that? That's Oreo. What's the meaning of Oreo? Oreo. I God, oh my God, I don't just know if it's correct. Is it Oreo? Maybe it's Oreo. So Oreo, I guess we just answered that question, and it's cool. So we're going to be progressing, and today I said it's going to be more like interactive one. As I said, we're not going to be the only one speaking, and the guy is open. You can ask us questions, and yeah, we more like knowledge oriented. So guys, just a quick one. Let me just fix something on my screen. I want to fix something on my screen. I don't just know. Talk was actually fluctuating. I don't know. It's still the same now. Maybe I should just leave it. But that's cool. So let's be progressing, just like today. Anytime you see us like this, we are actually on. We're going to be talking about a particular something. Our pillar, or more like what we generally talk about, is life after school, and under that we do make more like topics and things around. Just like today we teach mental strength, tomorrow we teach emotional intelligence, next tomorrow we teach how to utilize money and all of that. So it just things around young people, and trying to guide them, trying to make them prepare, because you don't prepare for real life, or you don't prepare for tomorrow inside tomorrow. If you're actually preparing for tomorrow, is today. Your doings today, your abilities today, your habits today is going to give birth to tomorrow. So if it's not properly utilized, if it's not properly guided, if you're not intentionally, like if it's not intentionally guided, you know what that means. Your tomorrow is going to be, I don't just know. Here in the live and the motivational speakers, they keep telling us that young people are the futures of tomorrow. If I'm correct, that's what they usually say. And it's very, very, very unfortunate that the futures of tomorrow are not even making plans for tomorrow. It's not sounding funny. People that are the futures of tomorrow, they are not making plans for tomorrow. Now, they are just going to move into tomorrow being stuck and confused, looking awkward, and it's going to look as if school is a scam. That saying that people normally say school is a scam, that's actually wrong. I'm not supporting that, but I get the perspective or view they are saying it from. Let me clear you. School is not really a scam. What makes school look like a scam is when illiterate people are not actually seeing the results. They are not seeing the proof. They are not seeing the evidence. They are not seeing the growth that people that went to school are actually producing. Have you seen? So we have a lot of intelligent people, but they are still going to be stuck in life. We have a lot of smart people. That's why we tell you people, or more intelligent people can still fail. So failure is not actually evaluating your mental ability or being able to, I don't just know, your intelligence. No, is beyond that. So you can actually be very, very smart and still fail. So the issue there is lack of information. I guess information is everything. If you know better, you are going to live better. Have you seen this scenario? So you can actually be the wisest person in the earth or in the planet, but if you're not able to communicate, like, it's just like real world rewards evidence, proof, results. So if I'm the wisest person on the earth, and I'm not able to show proof, I'm not able to prove, I'm not able to use, like, practicalize what I have, it's not going to be valuable. I cannot have my potential stuck into me, and I cannot, or what's it called, bring it out. It's not making sense, and that's more like, I don't just know. That's a wastage of, what's it called. So that is it. So guys, back to what I'm talking about today. I said today's thumbnail, I guess something there, something on the thumbnail, something like poor and rich mindset. Well, I'm going to be emphasizing on that practically, and maybe it's going to be, I don't just know, like it's going to, what's it called? I will just try selling it down. Anyway, guys, that's what I said. More like topic poor and rich mindsets, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. And moreover, is on our thumbnail. So the this thing there, the goal or the priority or objective there is not to actually criticize anything, no, but is actually I guess let me just feel something. I want to feel something on my screen, guy. I want to feel something on my screen. I don't know why this thing is actually fluctuating. Oh, I don't know why this thing is actually so good. I don't know why this thing is actually fluctuating and trying to. Oh, I don't just know. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to fix something on my screen. I just try fixing something. I just hope. It's wrong. I don't just know. Well, that's cool. We're going to be progressing. So, sorry, guys. I was actually fixing something on my screen, but it didn't work. It's fine. So, just like today, we said we're going to be talking about something very, very important. And what we do here, we don't add drama. You have don't add drama. We only stream, and during our stream we communicate sense, and during communicating sense you're going to be acting on sense. What we do here is more like we are waking young people. A lot of young people are sleeping, not physically, mentally. Yes, young people are sleeping mentally. What I mean by mentally, they are just living for the moment. They are not making succession plan. That's more like the future. They don't even prepare. Like, preparation. What's preparation? I don't just know how to explain that. What I mean there is, if you actually prepare for something very well, the outcome is going to also be very well. I don't just know. Sorry that I'm laughing. This is my nature. I'm serious talking, but I'm going to be laughing. So I just hope you cope. Don't be overwhelmed by my laugh. So I said preparation gives birth to preparation. If something is properly taken care of, if something is properly planned. Now, people are often saying school is a scam. And I said, school is not a scam. It's just that people that went to school, intelligent people are not showing proof. There's no results. They are still going to be stuck like people that didn't attend school. Have you seen? So people, illiterate people are just going to be seeing it as if actually these people are educated, if actually they went to school and they are stuck just like us. That means going to school is a waste of time. Have you seen where that view comes from? Now they are seeing it that you people that went to school shouldn't be stuck. And meanwhile, life success is far beyond academies. Academies is just like a stepping stone. Yes, you going to school, obtaining some degree and qualifications, that's more like a proof and more like an opportunity. It's not a guarantee that you're a successful person already. So this is what people are misplacing. They just feel that you getting a degree, that is success. No, success is far beyond that. You can also get a degree. A degree is a stepping stone. More like it's just like a tool. A degree is just a tool. What you do with your degree actually determines the outcome. Do you get? So you can actually have a degree and you can still be stuck. Have you seen? So a degree alone, or like just having a degree alone, is just more like trying to ride your life or future totally on your degree. That's a restriction. What I mean there is, you're going to be restricted. Mind you, everything is evolving, life is changing, everything is evolving, technology is coming, everything is getting advanced. Most of the things are getting outdated, and most things are still coming up. So imagine if young people are stagnant, if young people are not adapting, if young people are not learning. Obviously, they're saying that if you stop learning, you start dying. Now, that's not a physical death. That's more like dying on that. Just like me, I'm a graphic designer. If I stop designing, I'm going to lose my skills on that. I'm going to lose my competency on that. It gets to a point I may not be able to design again. The reason is not because I don't want to design. The reason is because I fail to enhance that designing skill. Obviously, so if you stop learning, you start dying on that particular thing. And young people, I don't know how to explain that, but that's cool. I go. Oh, people are making me to laugh today, and I even promise I'm not going to be laughing too much, guy. Oh yeah, you love course. Are you serious right now? Wait, you're serious right now? Well now, Jesus. I'm seeing somebody. I'm seeing a special person. It's just like I don't have a special seat here now. You're welcome. You're God, that beg. That's Chukwudimado. Sorry, let me calm down. Let me pronounce my one of our best, or let's just say one of our old viewer just arrived. Make way for one of our old viewer. Make way for one of our precious personnel. Guys, God, I beg. I dey laugh like person wey no get sense now, but it's fine. So he said that AI will take most young people's jobs. Of course, yes, AI is coming up. Okay, now let me be transparent here. I'm a designer, and currently I'm being transparent. Currently, let's just say most of the designs I do make manually or with my system, I use a prompt. Like I can just get it done with a prompt. Is that the same tool of AI? Obviously, so AI is going. I saw is bringing involvement, is bringing changes, is bringing advancement, and at the same time, most of the work that were done most of the work that human beings normally do are going to be taken over. That is it. It's bringing changes, it's bringing innovation. At the same time, some works are being taken over. Just like most works of now are being what's it called automated. Like there are settings, or let's just say AI is just getting it done within few minutes and more efficiently and appropriately. Obviously, so young people should just start adapting. They shouldn't remain stagnant. They shouldn't stop learning. So that's the emphasis. And today we're talking about poor mindset, rich mindset. I'm not criticizing anything, and the goal here is very simple. It's just for you to know how they think. Here we do a lot of evaluating, and we do a lot of critical thinking here. We're small, but we do a lot of critical thinking. So we're going to be evaluating on more like the balance for you to know. Success is not easy. If success is easy, everybody would have been successful. Now, let's look at it this way. Actually, if success is not easy, that means people that succeeded, there is something that they are not telling us. No, I'm being serious now. That's what it looks like. People that succeeded, let me keep my booklet, I beg. People that succeeded, there is something that they are not telling us, or we are actually seeing their what's it called, their dead mark, or let's just say their works, but we are not willing, or we cannot give or use the same efforts that they did. Obviously, so it's still possible that we're seeing the effort that they imputed, but we are not able to, or we have started imputing the same effort, but we have not finally reached. Obviously, so this is it, and it's cool, guys. So we're progressing. I said poor mindset, and okay. So that's what we're going to be talking about, and that's more like on the thumbnail. So it's just like poor mindset, lazy is already there. Poor mindset, lazy. Now I'm explaining. Poor mindset, we said lazy is more like, I don't even know where to start now. Okay, let's say people that are poor, or let's just say lazy. This is more like the thing that can actually what's it called, give birth to poor mindset. Yes, we're not saying poor person, we're saying poor mindset, because the mental, or someone's mental can also be poor. That lack of information and lack of growth. So we're saying poor mindset here, and we'll say lazy. Being lazy at first. Okay, maybe let's look at it from this perspective. If we refer to laziness, if we refer to lazy, we're actually looking at maybe youth or young people, their inability to get work done, or their inability to do anything. Plainly, or let's say literally, they were lazy. That's what it's going to be looking like. And we're saying lazy mindset, that is beyond acting. If we say somebody is lazy, what comes to your mind? That's more like the person is inability, or let's just say the person doesn't have the ability to get anything done, or the person, I don't know, You know what a lazy person is. But we're talking about lazy mindset. That means it's far beyond acting. Now this has to do with thinking, and it has to do with your accent. Just like we say lazy mindset, this is more like people that are always procrastinating, people that are always waiting for people to push them, to people to motivate them before they act or before they get something done. Obviously, and that's more like not that's not even a good one, because if you're always waiting, expecting somebody, waiting for motivation, expecting a little push before you get anything done, um most times it may not be like that, and most times you may miss critical opportunities. Let me repeat: if you're always waiting for motivation, if you're always waiting for compensation, if you're always waiting for applause, if you're always waiting for praise from people to actually get something done, that's not a good one, because most times you're going to give up. Even okay, just like there's a saying that people that quit, people that give up, they did not know how close they were to succeed, or they did not know how close they were to success before they gave up. Had it been they knew, or let's just say, had it been they were aware, you wouldn't have. So this has to tell you that anything, like just any effort pays, and getting, like pushing anything, I don't just know. Like, no effort is a waste. Let's just see from that. Effort is a waste. And in other words, if we're talking about rich mindset, I'm not talking about rich person. I'm talking about rich mindset. In other words, that has to do with a well furnished mindset. Mindset. If we're referring to mindset, what's first what's it called, the first aspect or first view of mindset is your eyes. It's sounding funny, but let me explain. If we talk about mindset, your eyes comes first. This is more like, anything you cannot see, you cannot think of, you cannot even have them stuck in your mind. So mindset comes from your view, your sight. If I'm seeing something, okay, now let me show a practical example. I'm just streaming, and someone can ask me my name. Just like the other day I was streaming and somebody was like, "How old are you?" I told the person. Now, how was I able to get it from my sidebar? I was able to see the person's test. How old are you? Everything. So your eyes comes first in the matter of mindset. Now, what your eyes is actually doing, your eyes is beholding. Yes, your eyes beholds it. Your eyes is seeing it. Even your ear is even part of it, because it's weird. Yes, what you hear so affects you. It's just like if anything you expose yourself to, you become like that. You become like it. Just like they say, give your, what's it called? Show me your friend, I'll tell you. And that's more like exposure, contact, getting yourself attached to something. Probably you're going to become like that. So it actually pertains to anything around. This is more like a law of nature. It pertains to anything. So it's not actually trying to define a particular thing. It's more like if you get yourself exposed to anything, more like if you absorb anything often, you become like that, or you're going to be shaped on that. Obviously, so that's how it works. And I'm saying rich mindset here. This has to do with thinking effectively, efficiently, seeing things from more like a growth mindset. And rich mindset people don't always wait for applause before they act. They don't always procrastinate. This is more like, life is too busy, or let's just say everybody is too busy chasing their own goals. So if you're a young person, you're going to wait for applause before you get something done. It's not making sense, because you can wait through your life, you're not going to receive any applause, and you can still wait through your life, you're not going to receive any motivation. Moreover, motivation gets you started, discipline keeps you going. Let me repeat: motivation gets you started. I will explain. I may just be okay, just like I'm talking. Someone may hear, or someone may just be motivated, or someone will just, let me just say, someone will get motivated and act in a certain way. That's motivation. That's a word. The person heard something, and maybe it appeals to the person's mind, subconsciousness, and try triggering something and makes the person act in a certain way. Motivation. Now, we tell you motivation gets you started, discipline keeps you. That's to tell you, in other words, motivation cannot sustain you. Obviously, yes, it can get you started, but it's just more like the vehicle. Discipline is the fuel. meaning that if there is no fuel in the vehicle, at some point it's going to stop. Motivation can be seen as a vehicle. Yes, it gets you started, but what sustains it is discipline. Now let me give you a balance. Motivation is a word. Maybe someone will just talk and maybe you'll be motivated to act in a certain way. That is motivation. Now discipline is beyond that. Discipline in getting anything done, you need discipline. Discipline is more like concentration. Discipline is more like something that binds you, even when nobody is there, even when nobody is applauding, even when nobody is praising you, even when nobody is shouting you, bro, go on, you're doing it. That's discipline, and that's more like something that you're taking up to yourself. And discipline is very, very far beyond motivation. So this is just the plain, more like facts of both. So what's saying again, blame others. Okay, just like poor mindset. What about saying me? Gosh, poor mindset blames others, and let's still explain, emphasize on that. They blame people that, as I said, poor mindset, rich mindset. That we're talking about today. And let me just try to be fast, and we're running out of time. Poor mindset blames people. They blame the economy. They blame the government. They blame friends. They blame people around. They blame themselves. Poor mindset people. And blaming, I don't just know. They said when you stop blaming people, you start taking your life seriously. Blaming does not cause anything. Like blaming people is not the outcome, or let's just say is not the way out. The time that you're using for blaming, if you actually dive it, or if you actually move it into something, you can still use it. I don't just know. But blaming is not just the talk there. Blame is more like you're trying to criticize somebody on maybe he or she caused your loss or something. If we said blaming, poor mindsets are often or always blaming people. That's we're trying to tell you that they are always criticizing, they are always seeing fault from people. And do you know what the funny part of it? If you're always seeing fault from people, I don't think that you're going to see any good thing there. That's true. Seeing fault from people costs a lot already, because you're not you're going to keep criticizing. That's to tell you that instead of wasting your time blaming, it's best you take up responsibility. So poor mindset people blames a lot. That's the emphasis, and blaming is not even the way out. So, and moreover, moreover, rich mindset people take responsibility. Now if we're talking about responsibility, it has to relate with a lot of things. Taking care of yourself is actually a responsibility, because if you're not taking care of yourself, someone else is taking care of you. I've seen. So if you're actually at that stage of independency, like you are actually taking responsibility of yourself, that's a good one. That's a responsibility. If you don't have any other responsibility, take good care of yourself. It's a responsibility. So I'm just trying to tell you that rich mindset people take responsibility of their life, of their future, of their business, of their failure. Like anything they get, they make decisions, and as so they take the responsibility, more like the outcome, what it brings in turn. So taking responsibility is part of growth, and that's more like a good one. Let me be checking my time. I have somewhere going. Okay, guys, that's for that. Which myself people play safe. The poor mindset people play safe. They take things for granted. They always procrastinate. They are not always seeing things seriously. Like they are not care. They don't care about things. They don't even care about the outcome of things. So they just do things anyhow. They live for the moment. They don't make plans. They just relax. They said entertainment keeps you relaxed. Learning, or let's just say education, transforms you. Let me repeat, entertainment keeps you or your body relaxed, while learning or education transforms your life. Now, oh, rich people or poor people don't mind. This is more like you don't even care about anything. And was saying, what's it called? Was saying rich people take calculated risk. This is more like, yes, you don't take risk anyhow. Although they said entrepreneurs are risk takers, confirm, yes, but in other words, and still that angle they tell you that entrepreneurs take calculated risk, so they are not just taking anyhow risk. Yes, they make appropriate plans. Like they know the extent, or let's just say they know what they are going to be taking. They know what they are chasing at first. They know what they are chasing, and on that angle, they can measure the risk, or more like calculate the risk that they're going to be taking. So people don't just take risk. Intelligent people don't take risks anyhow. Entrepreneurs self don't take risks anyhow. That what's it called? So as rich-minded people, they don't take risks anyhow. So risks are said to be calculated. Okay, guys, for myself, people, no direction. Direction is everything. If you have direction, I will kill you. Direction is everything. If you have a direction, at first, direction, if you are talking about direction, it's not actually a roadmap. Direction is not actually a roadmap. It's far beyond that. It's more like clarity on something, more like human being. If we said someone has direction, that's more like, it's not talking about roadmap or trying to tell you road direction. No, the and maybe discovering and all of that, chasing goal and knowing what you're chasing. Now, if you're saying no direction, poor mindset people, there is no direction. That's more like saying no future, because if there is an what's it called, if there is existence of future, there will be direction. Even if there is no direction, there will be an effort to make direction or to find out a way. Because futures, if it's actually a future, if it's actually worth chasing, it requires direction. You must actually treat a path to get there. So if we said poor mindset people don't have a direction, we're not talking about roadmap, we're not talking about road direction. This is more like future oriented. Direction is costly. Yes, you can have the whole thing, you can have dreams, you have vision, but if you lack direction, you have missed it. And direction keeps you busy. You know what direction means? Direction is more like half, what's it called? Half achievement too. Direction is more like half achievement, a half achievement. Now let me illustrate something. Let's say I'm traveling to UK. Let's say I'm traveling to UK with a vehicle, and I don't actually know the venue or the path, or more like the directions to take to get to UK, and I'm the only one driving. It's still possible that I can spend all my weeks or hours or even days looking for how to get to UK. Have you seen? So because why I don't have direction? Yes, I don't know the direction. Let me put it that I don't know the direction. That's the same way. I don't have direction. You're just moving. Moreover, maybe you may even be moving backward instead of forward. Maybe UK lives like you have to take forward to get to UK, and moreover, you're moving backward because there's no direction. So direction is more like half of the case, or half of future achieve. Because if you have direction, what's the necessary effort, or let's just say necessary things, is going to be less, because you already know how to achieve that, how to get there. You know the path to take to get there. Everything. So that is what it's all about. And we say rich-minded people have direction, and moreover, poor-minded people don't have direction. And these are more like the characteristics, or what differentiates rich-minded people and poor-minded people. So we said rich-minded people have vision as well. They have vision. Vision can be seen as all you're predicting, what you're picturing. In terms of vision, you ought to assume it. If you cannot assume something, you are not. You just like, if you cannot behold, you cannot become. You cannot become who you don't know. Just like you cannot ask more than your knowledge. You cannot do more than the knowledge you have. Where your knowledge is limited, that's where you stop. You cannot do more than the knowledge you have. So if actually one cannot do more than the knowledge the person have, that means to tell you that there is a requisite being a necessity, that like there is an important call for someone to assume, allegedly absorb any amount of knowledge. If you cannot do more than the knowledge you have, if there's any room of knowledge, I'll just absorb it. Everything. And sorry guys, and that's just how it works. So we're telling you here, rich-minded people have vision, and we said vision is more like absorption. You get to assume it, you picture it first, you don't, just like you picture the future you want to feature in. So if you're not able to picture it, that's more like sighting. If you cannot sight what you want, if you cannot even know what you want, let's just, if you don't know what you want, how can you even get there? Obviously, so that's how it works. So rich minded people have visions and all of that. And we said okay, rich minded people learn continuously, and that is it. Continuous, sorry, they said, oh, you get to learn often continuously. Learning never ends. If you stop learning on something, you start dying on it. So that's how it works, bro. Rich minded people invest first. Investment is part of the growth here. Investments in business, they have something like investment, reinvestment. Yes, investment is more like getting to invest on actually maybe a gain or a kind of books, I don't know, budgeted money or something. But investment is more like investing in something, trying to get something started and expecting gain or profit in return. It's more like actually giving out a portion of your money into something or using out something. That's more like an invention can be anything. Investing can be time, money. It can be anything, but there will be an effort, there will be a donation. That's more like investments. So we'll say rich people invest, and moreover poor people spend. Poor people or poor mindset people are always spending, and moreover rich minded people are always investing, because when you invest you gain. Yes, investment is not based on money you can accumulated, it's based on money that has still yielded to another one, like money that used out another money or something. So that's just how it works. So it was saying here poor minded people, more like poor minded, what's it called, poor mindset thinking. Okay, just like the thinking, the aspect of thinking. Oh, sorry, I omitted something. Rich minded people have that. Stability is the core. Even in real life, they say the future belongs to people that can adapt to changes, because everything is evolving. So human beings are meant to evolve, so they are meant to adapt. So adaptability is part of this. Stuff like that. Long time thinking. Rich minded people are always thinking long term, succession plan. They're always making plans. They're always intentional. They're always expecting things. They're always plan oriented. Obviously, so intentionality has to come in, and and just, oh my guy, I'm running out of time, babe. So guys, I'm going to be backing off, sir. It's fine. Long time thinking, rich minded people think long term. Moreover, poor minded people think short time. And whatever is planned is also, I don't know. So guys, we appreciate every single person participated, viewed, chatted with us, interacted, wished us so, and so many more. You not take it for granted, and we love you guys. Oh, we're backing off now. Thanks for watching. Share links to people, connect to us on our social media handles, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and get to talk better. Okay, guys, currently we're backing off now, and we are going to be seeing you later. Okay, guys, thanks for joining. Thanks, you have regards your presence. It means a lot already. It's not taken for granted. So, guys, we're backing off now. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.